Hopefully I'm back anyway. Am I live? So, hello, Dominic, can you hear us all right? It's not letting me find the live now. Am I still crackly? Oh, fine now. I wonder what it is. Right, I'm going to get a new mic because I've actually lost. What it is the mic has got a bit that goes in the bottom of the phone. And I can't find it. It's like the transmitter. I've got the mics here, but obviously I've put the other thing somewhere safe. Actually, I might just have popped it in a pencil case or something. I'll have a look for it. Sounds all right now. I wonder what that's about. Right, I'm going to pop that to one side, just let it dry off a little bit on its own. And then what I'm going to attempt to do is see if I can find the actual live. And then, there I am. Right. So bear with 2 seconds. I am still here. I've got some rice paper. That's what we're going to work on next. We don't need a lot of it, but sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with where the live actually went. So just bear with 2 seconds. Am I still not crackly? It's not letting us in. I'm missing my own live. There we are. I'm in. Right. So on here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some black ink. Huh. Okay. It's saying I'm not live. If I miss any comments, I'm sorry, I can't watch at the same time. So I've got this stencil. It's a Donna Downey stencil. And I've had it a while now, so all I want to do is I just want some, and I'm not gonna do too much of it because I don't need loads. There. And I'm using VersaFine because I want it to be waterproof. I don't want it to move. Oh, that looks like a magic eye. It's blurry, isn't it? We'll hide that bit. So that is the second part. That was me extra bit I'm going to do to this. And then what I've got is I've got some book pages. And we're just going to do a little bit collage, a little bit colour, a little bit whatever. Oh. I need to make sure nothing lands on the floor because Bella, aka Jaws, gets them. So how's everybody been? Anyway, we'll use this. So it's just old book pages and I just want some text. I don't know what it's about. We're probably not going to be able to see it anyway after it's in. So I think we're just going to go with this. Like that. So I do need some glue. And I did have one next to us, of course. The whole thing's gone to pot. Because it just does. Every time I'm live, something happens, isn't it? It's like, oh my gosh. So I'm going to use gel medium and a paintbrush. And this is going to be our glue. I would usually use a less thick gel medium, but for this kind of thing, but it's absolutely fine. It won't make any difference. I like the matte medium, but obviously it's each to their own. Use what you've got. You can even just use a PVA glue. Oh, have that there. Like that. And then I think we need to add some colour. And I'm thinking let's start off. Let's go bright. So let's have some yellow. So I can't see comments. So just if you need us desperately for something, just keep saying it because they pop up the comments here. Live chat, all messages are visible. Messages. Hey, gremlins in the house. Yeah, it's usually Bella. Today it's again technology gremlins, isn't it? Last time. So I've got a dirty paintbrush. And we're just going to add a little bit of colour on. Just in places. Again, this is just the background. I'm not going to be too precious about it. And I'm just going to give this a quick dry. And see what's happening with this. So what's everybody else's week been like? How hectic is mine? Oh, there we are, I'm on. If I start to crackle again, I think it could be because I've got the YouTube on a different screen so I can see all the comments because they flash up on here and then just vanish. So if I start to crackle, I'll turn this one off. And we'll soon find out what it is that's causing it. Hopefully it is just that. No gremlins here, just mass ladybirds. Have you got loads of ladybirds? A little bit jealous, not going to lie. I do love a ladybird. We don't get that, you know, here. So many people I speak to get like loads and loads of ladybirds and we just don't get it. Greenfly, we've got an abundance of those. Right, so I'm going to give it a quick spray with water as well because I want to kind of go... This one won't go translucent, but it'll go transparent so you can see some of the other text through as well. And this is kind of what I'm hoping for. Different layers is all I'm after. Yeah, still no crackling. Very good. Again, I'm adding the glue, but I'm also adding a little bit of water just to... Let's get that hair out of there. Oh, I tell you what happened. I tell you what I did do. I went over to my mum's house on Wednesday. I did her hair because she's going away soon. And... my hair's been my legs one. That's not very good, is it? Oh dear. That's such a shame. Yeah, mulberry rice paper. Yeah. Right, again. So, I had all my hair cut off. It's very short compared to what it was. So, I told you that I cut it on holiday. And I used a blunt pair of kitchen scissors. So I went and coloured my mum's hair and cut it on Wednesday. And then I said, oh, have a look at mine, see what I did. You should see how short it's had to have been. Well, I hope everybody's feeling better for the weekend. And I feel like I've added too much yellow, which is always the case with me. I add and then I take away. I add, then I take away. So I'm going to find some white or something close to white. And we're just going to hide a little bit of it. But that's a good thing about acrylic paints and things. You can kind of add and take away as you fancy. and have as many layers as you want. And you can dull down, if like say this bit here, it's a bit magic eye for me, so you can just kind of hide it and have some bits peeping through, and it works an absolute treat. So we're going for layers because Sunday is Colour Your World July, and I wanted to finish off the June one with layers. I thought it would be quite nice. So I do have some papers here from the Colour Create kit. And now what I'm thinking is, so this is from a couple of different kits. They're all on the website if anybody wants to have a look, which is emmashappyplace.co.uk. And I'm thinking I'm going to go with these circles because I love them. And I think I'm going to dry this off again. There is a lot of drying every time I craft. There's loads of drying. And this is kind of what I usually do when I'm on my own, because I never know if anybody wants to see all these layers. But I thought, let's go with it. Has anybody got plans for the weekend? So what I think I'll do with the lives from now on, until I sort of microphone out, is I'll just go live at 7, and then you just got to go to my profile, and then I'll obviously share it to Facebook where I can, and we can go on from there, hopefully. So I've got a stamp here, it's just dots, and we're going to add a little bit more interest, I think, just in places. And again, it won't go on perfect because I've got the texture paste on, I've got the rice paper. I think that's enough. We've got loads of stuff going on. Oh, did you hear that screech? Screech! So I'm thinking, I love these papers so much. I'm thinking, let's tear some. And have so that is going to go there. We do need a little bit more colour, I feel. Let's go with some watercolour. So again, everything I do, nothing is ever planned, which I suppose is good. Then we can see if it all goes wrong, it all goes wrong. It doesn't really matter, but you can see where my brain's at sometimes as I'm going. Why did you not get any? Oh, excellent. What's Wells, but the vintage fair sounds fabulous. Let's have a little bit pink going on. So I'm using watercolour over the top of acrylic. It will dry. It absolutely will dry. It just probably would take a little bit longer, but we're going to force it. So, and then, what's this one? A little bit green. Here, Christopher, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's tormenting the girls out in here. Oh, oh. Before long, you'll hear Looney coming down for help. She always does. She just runs away from him. She's so soft. Bella stays. Bella stays because she's just a bundle of constant fight. But Looney's like, I'm out of here. That's too much for me. And let's go a little bit more pink. Just in places. Just a little bit, right. So I've got some of the colours going on, which I'm happier about now. I feel like it's broken up a little bit more, and we're going to dry again. Does anybody prefer the Friday nights? Because I could alternate. Or we'll just say if I can't go live on a Thursday, we'll go Friday. And then it takes the pressure off having a set day. We've got Sunday, Tuesday, and then we'll go, could be Thursday, it could be Friday. What do you think? There we go. So it's not going to be completely dry as I'm doing it, but it's dry enough to move on. I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to clean this off. And let's go for some splats, and then we'll add more if need be, but I will have to dry this layer as well. And the good thing about you drying your layers in between is you don't get mud. If you just kept going and kept going and kept going, eventually it would just end up a brown mess. So drying in between each layer it helps the magic. I'll tell you what I have got next to us as well. I've still got some set after die cuts cut out. So we could work them in as well. There we go. That'll do again. So let's see what dies I've got here. And we'll see if we can include them. If you hear a thud, it's just me dropping stuff. I know for a fact a little Frenchie's going to run away with these. I've just dropped a load. I'll grab them. She's been a right horror lately. Finding what you can and taking what you can. And sometimes what you can't. Alright, so let's have a look. So these, I did cut loads and loads out. So I'm thinking, because I love the dies just cut out in black. So this is, I tend to just cut them out and then I can layer them up and do all kinds of things to them. So instead of that one, we'll have that one there. Again, I should really do this first, shouldn't I? Get all the little bits out. That'll do. We'll leave some bits in, because why not? You've lost us? Is it, am I back? Oh, when I went off. What you have to do, Tracy, is just go into my YouTube, just click on my face and it will bring us back up again. It's just I had to take it off because I don't think I'm going to put that on, you know. I just don't. Let's go with this one. Again, trying to pick all my bits out, which I should do straight away, because this is why I tend to not cut dies when I'm live or anything, because getting all the bits out is horrific. That actually says journey. It's not just a shape. And this one says imagine. So, but to me, they're just shapes. Oh, that is what they're going to be tonight. So, but the words are still in there in the journal page if you want to go looking for them. All right. So let's grab these. And I think this one, because it's nice and pink. And it matches the colours, and then we'll go for the blue one next to it as well. Friday, Kelly. I ran behind yesterday, and then I made myself run even more behind because I fell asleep. Because I'm good like that. I'll go, oh, I've got loads of stuff to do, and then as soon as I stop, that's it. I'm out for the count. Any banging you can hear again is the animals and Christopher. Oh, Bella, Luna and the animal. Let's have that one there. And then we'll just have a couple dotted around. I wonder if... that would go like that. You hear the squeak? That's Bella with a ball. Okay, I'm liking this so far. I do have some pretty cool papers and things that I like to layer with. So let's see if I can get it out without. So it's this one. It's like a cloth, but it's not. It's a paper, and I absolutely love it. I couldn't tell you where I got it from, but I know I've had it for years. So let's lighten it up with a bit of white first, because I definitely don't want it to be just totally dark. And I love the texture as well. And you know what? Because we can just add this in as well. Let's see what's happening. I think I'm liking that. I think. So let's just ink all this up. I'm not going to ink the white one up because I kind of want that bright white, because I don't want the page to end up going dark. I like the black because it makes it pop, but I kind of want the white to make it all pop more. All right, let's just ink this up as well, just in case it's got a black smudge on. Now we'll not be using that. And I do have a black one of them as well. Right, let's see what happens with this, because it all is, all of this, everything I do is all just about playing. It should never be, it should never be about the outcome. It should always just be about the enjoyment of doing it. If at the end of it you absolutely hate it, there's nothing lost as long as you had fun doing it. And I know it frustrates people, and I absolutely understand it. But if you can kind of not overthink things, it just makes everything a little bit more enjoyable. Unless I'm talking rubbish, and just completely ignore us. Oh, hi, Donna. I'm just catching up on the chat. No bother, Donna. I've confused everybody because I've gone live on a different day. I was just saying, how would everybody feel if we just went with a Thursday or a Friday, and then I'll let everybody know on the Thursday. But we'll keep to the set days of Sunday and Tuesday, obviously, unless life happens. And then, what do I think? I was thinking white or black. You know what? That kind of fits over that. Perfect, doesn't it? We'll go with black. I can't believe that. It's such a similar shape. I love odd shapes anyway. I'm quite straight lines and things. I don't mind them. But when everything is perfectly imperfect, it is wonderful. It takes so much pressure off everything else as well. So we're ignoring this side because I've got ink all over my fingers and I'm completely covering it. Let's get rid of that. And I am going to use this little bit up here just because it evens it out a bit, and it's an odd number. So the odd number evens it out a bit, you know, just to completely throw everybody off. I like that. What am I thinking? It doesn't always have to be a focal point of a flower or something. Sometimes it can just be something easy. So what I'm thinking now is, let's just, I'm not going to go under everything, but just around a few things and just doodle. And then we're going, I love to doodle. And everybody's, if you don't like to doodle, I think everybody in the world's got doodly stamps. If you've ever got in your mind that I ever did, I made loads of doodly bits to go on. Just little stamps to add in. And just even scribbly circles. It doesn't even have to be an awful lot. Yeah, you've got to love having a doodle. It adds your little bit onto it as well. Like a little bit of what you do. And you can see the texture paste where the watercolour and the paint's gone over the top. It's not obvious, but I quite like tactile. I am going to go around this one over as many things as possible though. I just want, and I could have done this with watercolour, but I think let's stick with the scribbly look. And if it's not your cup of tea, change it so it is your cup of tea, but take something from it and try something new. So say you don't like the scribbly bits, don't add those, do something different. If you don't like the circle, add a flower into it. If you don't like the black, change the colour of it. Make it your own. I do need words. Now words is what I struggle with. I seem to have loads and loads of words, but I can never ever find one. Don't think I've got any under there. I always tend to add words later. I have said so many times I'm about as deep as a puddle when it comes to words. And I always get like other people's sticker words. I always get other people's word stamps. But I can never ever find them. So the Room of Doom is just back to absolute doom now. It's not creative doom, it's just complete doom. So with that, let's think. Art's the obvious one, isn't it? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it and then I'll pop a picture up and you'll have to guess what words are going to go on. So, I could add more alphabet, or I could just stick some numbers there, which I like numbers and I love text. I just never know what I want to see. Like Donna uses song lyrics and all sorts and always turns out fabulous. But I'm just going to go with that. It kind of fills that space. It keeps it all going symmetrically. And yeah. And the only thing that I would do is, because I'm not mounting it onto black, is I would just go around the edge. But again, this is optional. You do absolutely not have to do this. It's in a journal. But this is just for me more than anything. And it depends on what kind of page I'm doing as well. But there we go. I'm going to call that done and I'm very happy with it. Even if we had sound problems and Christopher doing the river dance upstairs with Bella. I don't know what they're doing. Haven't a clue. I love this and I'm very happy with it. And I'm so happy that I'm getting back to what I love and this kind of thing. But I do also love the resin. Donna, I need to show you something because I know you will appreciate it because I know you've got a thing for them. Oh, look at him. Here's the glass slipper snail. He's not completely see-through because you don't want to be able to see what's in there. He's got glass in him. Like sea glass. But how cute is he? Anyway. Oh, actually, I'll show you my clock as well just in case. Because you missed the other one's gone now because it was crackly. There's my clock. It needs a silver face in. But I love them. So I have been busy. I've been non-stop doing stuff. But I will see you Sunday. It is Colour Your World, July. And I can't remember the prompt, so I'll have to look it back up. And I will see you all on Sunday at 8 p.m. And we will get arty again. I don't know what it is, though, because I'll have to look it up. Have a lovely weekend. Again, sorry about the sound problems. I will fix it all so that it's got the description and everything in this live. So if anybody wants to share it. Have a fabulous time. Also, watch the website. Hopefully by tomorrow tea time, I will have all the new goodies on. It is literally all over the kitchen. So, you know, have a lovely weekend. Bye for now.